Hello, so we're back and this time with an insane review. So what we have here is my gaming laptop. It's like a 3 years old gaming laptop, has a RTX 3060 and it's connected to my computer via the capture card HDMI. On the screen I have Apex Legends, yeah? Let me bring the game on the screen. And what I'm getting around 36 FPS. It's going down probably like 25, or if I'm lucky, I can get even 50 FPS. Now, why so low FPS? Well, it's because it's a 2.5K screen, and the main problem is actually the heat. You know, the laptop is getting very hot, the fans are spinning fast. So I will not edit this part of the video, yeah? Good. Let me get my secret weapon. No edit. Now, this is a laptop cooler. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let me bring back the game on the screen, and you will see me when I will press the button. Yeah, so the game is on the screen. Like what, 27 FPS? Good. Let's press the button. 60, 70, 80 FPS. You can see on the screen. That's insane. I mean, indeed, this is at full speed, 2800 RPM. But instantly, I got like 50 FPS on top. Kind of insane. I mean, this is way better compared with anything what I've seen before. So what do we have here is the Llano laptop cooler. Now, we made so many videos on this channel, and probably over 50% are gaming laptops. And the main reason why the gaming laptops are dying is because of the heat. Yeah, we are ending up with a shorter CPU MOSFET, or we burn layers. We seen on the video, this is the main reason why those laptops are dying. Now, before we are testing, this is a pretty nice laptop cooler. You have the power button, you have RGB if you buy the RGB version, and also you can dial instantly, and I love this. I love like the manual control of the airflow from here, and it's going up to 2800 RPM. Pretty insane. Here is a rubber seal, so the laptop, it will be perfectly isolated from the outside airflow, so the electric motor can push air inside of the laptop and is going outside through the fans. Now, what I like more on this one is here on the back we have a filter, an air filter. And because of this, your laptop, it will be protected from, we know the main issue of overheating is the dust which is getting stuck inside of the heatsink. Now let me bring back the laptop and let me tell you something from someone which is fixing laptops to someone which is looking to buy a laptop cooler. Here is a misconception regarding how laptops are working. Laptops are not like desktops. Laptop CPU or GPU sitting at 95 or 100 degrees is normal. It's not overheating. Now, as soon as I stress the CPU, the temperature instantly is going to like 95 degrees because that's how the laptop are working. But the clock is getting down. You can see 3.7, 3.6. That's how the laptop is maintaining the max temperature by lowering or hiring the clock. Of course, the idea is to try to keep that clock higher as possible. So we are down like 3.4 gigahertz, 3.3 gigahertz. And what I will do now, I will start the cooler. So starting the cooler, we are like 3.3 when I seen there. I will raise the RPM. So what you're gonna see? You're gonna see like drop in the temperature? No, you will see a clock rise. So check here, we're like 3.9 gigahertz, 4 gigahertz. That's how the laptop are working. So instantly I was able to go back to 4 gigahertz just by starting the cooler. This is pretty amazing. Okay, let's run some benchmarks. Okay, let's run a CPU mark with the cooler off. The clock is down to like 2.7 gigahertz, you can see. And we got 19,027, you can see. Good. Now I will start the laptop cooler. No edit. I'll run it on max speed. And let's rerun the test. This is crazy. The test, the CPU never reached like 95 during the test. So 19,027, the old test. And this one with the cooler. Let's see. 23,300. 23,316, you can see. Crazy. You see, that's the result of keeping the clock higher. I mean, on this case, with this test, the temperature never reached 95. Now, let me check one more time because it's too beautiful. So we have like what, like 35 FPS, pressing the button. And instantly it's going to 82 FPS, you can see. I'm getting like 50 FPS, which is a lot. 50 on top. Okay, let's do one last test. So we still have the game, running like around 30 something FPS. Now we have the thermal camera, and over the laptop, probably the hottest, it will be the GPU, right? Maybe. I think it's the GPU or the CPU on that side, like 65 degrees, 66. Now I will start this, and I will not edit the video, yeah? 65. The airflow, it's insane. We are like 57. And it's going down. $54. Like 51. You can see. $49 and so on. Probably if I will leave it a little bit more, it goes a lot lower. Crazy. I mean, I didn't expect to have this kind of airflow, but it's insane the amount of air which is pushing through the fans inside of the laptop, then it's going out through the fans. Now you can see my fans are working, are blowing the paper. But let's start the fan. Check that. Insane, crazy. I mean, you can see the paper. Power off. Just to understand what kind of airflow is running through your laptop. Clean airflow, because you have a filter on the back of the laptop cooler. Now you will ask yourself, okay, sorry, but what is the point? I mean, what is the connection if we are using a cooler if my CPU is still sitting at 95 degrees or 100? I mean, okay, I understand the clock is higher and I have more processing power. But, you know, what is the connection? I mean, why the laptop it will live longer if it will be better cooled? And the explanation is very, very simple. I made a video a while ago. You remember, if you love your electronics. And almost every device from my house has thermal pads inside, just trying to get rid of the heat, just trying to get the heat from the electronic component and move it. Because higher temperature means silicon degradation, and then you end up with a shorted MOSFET or burn layers or whatever. Now, even if your CPU, because that's how the laptop are working, they are sitting at 100 degrees, the motherboard is more important than anything. Just forget about the CPU and GPU. We are speaking about the motherboard temperature. Trying to have the motherboard temperature lower does mean longer life of the laptop, because what is getting shorted is not getting shorted the CPU or the GPU, which is sitting like 100 degrees. It's getting shorted the MOSFETs, which are supplying power to the GPU and the CPU. So what is important is the motherboard temperature. Lower motherboard temperature, longer laptop life. So I'm gonna stop here. I will say thank you for watching. Have a look on the description. You'll find the links from where you can buy them. You can choose the normal version or the RGB version. I really love the RGB version. Now, you don't have to keep this at full speed. Depends of the laptop. Depends of the performance you want from that laptop. And if you ask me, I'm sometimes gaming. If you ask me, you can't even hear this if you wear headphones. Obviously, if you are playing games, you are wearing headphones. So at full speed, it's kind of louder. But again, what you are dialed from here is not actually the RPM, is the performance of your CPU and GPU. So see you on the next one. Bye.